Well, hi everybody. So, my shoulder. Oh, well. So I got a couple of stories. I want to do story time now, or start doing a story time now of what my customers usually do. um, so I'm thinking of a great title for this one. Probably like a public freakout, because they kind of freak out a little bit when we don't have certain items. And so, or if one of our machines are down. So, like, usually sometimes we run out of tea, or our tea machine, well, no, we usually run out of tea, or we run out of sugar or something like that, where we can't make more tea, and everybody's like all devastated. If I could actually film while I'm working, it's so funny how some of my customers react to certain things. Definitely when it comes to tea, because even my sister even says it. There's no way a place should be out of tea. Doesn't matter if it's sweet or unsweet. Every single place has tea. So, and every single place has tea in Texas. So for a restaurant in Texas that don't have tea, it's kind of crazy. So sometimes they're devastated when there's no tea. What's really devastating sometimes is if our shake machine is down, for some odd reason. And then like people will order some shakes and stuff, and I guess it's kind of my fault of how they react a little bit, because what I do is I say hi, greet them and everything, and then whenever they're ready, I let them order. So basically what I do is I ask the customer what they would like, and so what they would do normally is they'll tell me what they want, and I'll put it down and everything, and usually they'll tell me what kind of drinks they would like, even though I don't really have to make like the soft drinks. Now, coffee in the morning I do have to get, and plus if the shake machine works, then I do have to make that one. But other than that, plus the orange juice, all the bottle drinks, like the orange juice, the milk, the chocolate milk, the apple juice that we have. But other than that, they can get like their own sodas and teas. Except if the front has to have like if it's waiting for an unsweet or a sweet tea. But other than that, they basically can. It's a dining, Anyway, so I'll let them go ahead and order, and then when they ask about the shakes, or not actually ask about it, mostly like they will tell me what kind of shake they want. Like right now, what's really popular that a lot of people got, which I've also tried. So please go to my the Whataburger menu, trying the whole menu series. It should be already out, because I do make those type of videos public. But anyway, the popular item for shakes is the Dr. Pepper shake for right now. So a lot of people would like the Dr. Pepper shake. So they'll tell me what kind of shakes they want, but like I let them tell me what kind of shakes they want, and then when they're done, because I'm not rude, I'm polite when it comes to ordering and everything, I'll tell them that our shake machine is down, and sometimes some of them are dramatic when it comes to it. Sometimes they're frustrated, but it's not really our fault when a machine is down. Not really. Usually it's because we don't have something for the machine and our truck's not here, you know. So, but some truckers kind of understand when we're out of certain stuff. But, you know, it's kind of fun to see how they react when we don't have certain things. But the shakes, a lot of people do a little bit of drama. Some of my customers do when I tell them that we unfortunately don't have any shakes or the shake machine is down or what have you. Some people could get a little bit confused. Like, some people would say, when I tell them that we don't that we can't serve shakes right now because the shake machine's done or down, some people believe that they can go ahead and just order another shake because the flavor that they want, we're probably out of the syrup. It's like, no. But anyway, it's kind of fun to see how they react when it comes to shake machine, because everybody loves the shake machine. But I did have really surprisingly, one morning about like a couple weeks ago, I think it was last month. Yeah, I think it's last month, last month or the early or the beginning of this month. So it could be January or February. I forgot. I was working morning shift like I always do. Usually, because the times that I come in, I catch about like, let's see, if I come in at 8, I catch about like 3 hours of breakfast. If I come in at 10, which is rare, just an hour for breakfast for me. Because we stopped serving breakfast at 11. So with that, I had this cute old couple come in one day, and they came in at like, I think it was 11:02 or 11:20, between 11:02 or 11:20. I forgot. Time goes a little bit fast when you're busy and stuff. But anyway, so the older man came up to order some food, and while his wife was choosing a spot for them to eat. And so she sat down, and he came up to the counter, and I let him, I greeted him like I do with all my customers, and then asked what he wanted and stuff. And so he goes ahead and orders, and then he tells me all the breakfast items that they want. Now, remind you, Whataburger doesn't serve breakfast all day, even though the hours are so confusing. It's from like 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. It's really confusing for me. Anyway, so see, it even says it in that window. I'll zoom in. You can barely see it, but it's right there. It says so on our windows. That we serve breakfast from 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. It even says so on the menu, so, you know, just saying. But anyway, so he wanted some breakfast, but I had to tell him that we stopped serving breakfast, but like, if I could remember correctly at the time, if it was like 11:20, then he missed like 20 minutes of breakfast being closed. And you know, I thought he would be okay, you know. Usually everybody's like shocked when the breakfast is over, and usually they're fine. Usually if they wanted a breakfast, but if breakfast is over, they usually, what some of my customers would do is they'll ask me if we're still serving breakfast, and I'll look at the POS system on the right of me that we don't use, and see what time it is, and usually when they ask, it's around about like 10:40, 10:50. The earliest was like 10:30. So usually I'll say yes. If it's like 10:57, I'll tell them that we're still serving, but they just got 3 minutes or how many minutes they have left. And then from there, they usually will order some breakfast, and they'll be my last customers for the breakfast. Sometimes they'll actually even ask me if we're serving lunch. And yes, we do. We serve lunch all day, every day. Breakfast is just has from 11 p.m. to 11 a.m. And so yeah, you know, some people will ask me breakfast times and stuff, and if they still have time for breakfast. Usually, if they don't have time for breakfast, or they don't think they can get a breakfast item, I'll still tell them the hours that they can still get breakfast. And then I'll also tell them, well, actually I don't tell them after that. Usually after that, they usually decide to get lunch instead of breakfast. But, you know, I thought you would be okay with this little couple here. And, well, I guess apparently not. Next thing I knew, I was carrying out my day, you know. And for some reason, he decided to have a little bit of aggression, I guess, with our front door, because he probably opened it too wide or something. All I heard was a bang, and it was our door. He was a little bit upset because he couldn't be served breakfast that day. It is sad. I'm sorry. But anyway, so yeah, that's a little bit of some of the freakouts that I got to witness. Now there is a discretion I should probably put in the front of this video. So discretion be advised. This is basically how I see it, or not how I see it, but it's basically how do I put it? How I experience from working here. But other than that, it's been fun. So I'll see you guys later on another adventure of Whataburger Stories. Yeah, see you guys later.